If you are receiving this video, it's because you've committed to me 2 times a week for the next 5 weeks. I'm really excited. I want to do a video because it's going to be a little easier than trying to explain it in email. But you just have a tiny, tiny bit of homework to do before our first session on Monday. Number 1, the gym is now open, so you don't have the excuse that you can't get there. And it should not take you very long. And all that it is it's basically just helping me to determine what your starting weight will be for some of the exercises that I'm going to have you do over the next 5 weeks. It's only 3 things that I need you to do. Well, 3 in that, and then something else on the side. Number 1, anytime that we're talking about these three moves, I want you to think about it in terms of muscle failure. And now I've worked with some of you in the past, so you'll be familiar with what muscle failure is. But what it is that I want you, and we're gonna say 12 reps. So a rep would be like 1 rep, okay? I want you to take each 3 of these exercises and write this down, or you can watch it again if you want to watch more of me. I want you to take each of these 3 exercises, and you're going to perform 12 reps, and your goal is that by between like that 10th to 12th rep, that you achieve muscle failure. So if you grab a set of 5s and do the exercise, and by that 12th, I want you to look at it as if I was standing there and I said to you, okay, give me 2 more, that you'd be like, go pound sand. So I really want you to be like, oh my God, I can barely finish that last one. That's your muscle failure. And remember, it can be from 10 to 12. Like, it doesn't have to be like, I have to figure out exactly when the 12th rep is. Anywhere in that 10 to 12 range is what you're gonna look for. 3 exercises. Number 1, a bicep curl. So in a bicep curl, and I'm going to explain this, and if you know what one is, just pause, fast forward. Elbow in, up, and down. 12 reps. Failure, 12. Okay? Exercise number 2, shoulder press, overhead press. Up and over, right to your elbows. Okay? 12, muscle failure. The third is going to be a chest press. So in a chest press, this is going to be interesting. If I was laying down on a bench, okay, I would be taking the weights and I'm laying down on the bench and pressing, and I did chest yesterday, so that feels great. 12 reps to muscle failure. Start conservative. If you've never lifted a weight before, start with 5s. If you kind of know where you are, then you may have a starting point, but be conservative. When you finish that 12th rep, if you're not at failure, like if you're like, okay, I should up it next time, rest for about a minute and then come back and do a set again. The rest is important because it allows your muscles to recover enough so that you can perform the second set or the third set. You'll see in the group that we're doing that I will never have you doing biceps and then biceps. So and that's the point, is the rest in between, so that when you come back to that exercise, you will know exactly what you're doing or what you're looking for. I said 2 things and I have 3. Number 2, I will be sending you a PAR-Q form to fill out, which is basically just to make sure that you're healthy enough for physical exercise. If for some reason you have a nagging injury or something like that, shoulder issues are very common, maybe you have a concern with some back pain, when you reply back to this, just reply back to this email and tell me about it. Or just tell me about things that I need to be aware of. The PAR-Q is a physical activity readiness form, is basically going to spit out a form at the end if you are approved for physical activity, that you will print and sign, and then bring to me. You can bring it to me on Monday if I don't see you beforehand, or you can just drop it off in my office. Number 3. And this is so much easier than writing things down. Number 3, the format of the session is that we will meet in the gym area. What'll happen is, if I don't talk to you ahead of time and explain this to you, is you can just come in, pop into my office, say, hi, I'm here, and then go right and start warming up. My preference would be that you warm up on the ellipticals, the arc trainer, or the step mill, like the big stair climbers. If those aren't available or you're not comfortable with them, you're on the treadmill and you're going quick. Like you're probably at like 3.5 or 4. I want you to warm up for about 5 to 10 minutes. Usually what'll happen is you'll see me come into the gym. I'll start setting up for what we're gonna do, and then I'll come and grab you guys, or I'll give you like a thumbs up, and then you can come over. So like, don't go like 5 minutes and then just start like standing there, because I will come and get you. And the layout will usually be by the TRX area. If you don't know what that is or where it is, you will very quickly find out. And we will do a series of 4 exercises. It's very interval based. It'll be based on your strength training results that you provide to me from that homework, but it'll also be according to your ability too. So I get a lot of people that are very nervous about doing this, and I really try to make this so that you are focusing on you and your ability level, and the people around you may be going heavier, advancing their moves. I am focused on you and where your ability level is at. Do not worry about everyone else. So I really want to make that clear, is you're going to move between 4 stations. It's going to move quickly because I only have an hour with you. And if I could squeeze so much more in that hour, I would. But I'm all about efficiency, if you have not met me or trained with me. So I really push you in that hour to get the most out of you that I can. You'll progress between 4 stations, and I'll explain this on the first day again. At any time during the workouts, you can take breaks, take water breaks. You'll get breaks. I am not totally crazy. But you take all the breaks that you need. You have to start somewhere. I always say this with every client. You start somewhere, and then from there you progress. If you do not push yourself, if you do not try, you will not get better. It's as simple as that. And I'm there to help you, to motivate you, to let you know that you can do it. Like, it does not matter if your goals are completely different. If you're wired into weight loss or strength training or whatever you're doing, it's really all about what your ability level is and the relationship between me and you. I will say that the first time that I ran this group in January, and when I run them at UPEI, we do really become a close group of people by the end of it, because you're working together, you're trying to motivate each other, and at the end of it, I want you guys to be high-fiving, and I don't want you to feel like you're in your own little world, but we're really in it. We are in it together. I am in it just as much as you are. I'm not physically doing the workouts with you, but I am rooting for you, and I want you guys to really enjoy the next 5 weeks of this. Usually when I run this, it's about 8 to 10 weeks. I didn't want to do that because I was afraid that the summer was going to come and everyone was going to crap out. So we'll see how this goes. You may find out that you really like strength training. You may find that you're not really a fan of me, which would suck. That would make me really sad, but not everybody is. That's okay. Just keep it to yourself and off social media if you could. It's a sad way to end this video. Anyway, so if you have any questions in the meantime, reach out to me. I will try to reach out to you guys before Monday. Yeah, and I'm excited. I hope you're excited. If you are, just nod your head. Great. Perfect. A little bit more confidence next time. All right. Ladies, I will see you on Monday, if not before. Okay.